Dream guest on my podcast.
Probably one of my exes.
um, Hello, and welcome back to my podcast. This is my wonderful friend, Mari Ericksen,
Oh, hi.
and oh, I never know what to say at the intro. We've been here in Arizona. You might notice that I'm not at my house. Many of you probably don't know what my house looks like, but this is not it.
I don't know what your house looks like.
You should come over.
I would
Anyway,
love
we're in Arizona right now. We've been performing in the California Dreamin' tribute concert experience at the
Yep.
Hale Theater Concert Hall.
Yep.
So for the last month, we've been singing our guts out to a bunch of people.
Old
people. But
I
it's
love
been really
them.
fun. Yeah. And so we've been roommates for a month now.
And they were roommates.
yeah. Wait, is your microphone working?
I don't think it is. It's coming
it is.
Through.
It is.
Oh,
It
it
is.
is. I'm just
I'm-
not talking very loud.
I'm gaining you
Maybe
up.
get that gain up a little bit.
Yeah.
There we
Okay.
go. There we go.
Um
Check 1 2.
yeah,
I think that's
it's
working.
working. So, I actually recorded an episode. Wait, I'm going to gain this up more.
Okay. Check 1 2. Testing the mic. Testing the mic. What's your podcast called?
Oh yeah, I forgot to say. This is the name of my album is Don't You Love It.
Don't
that's
you just
the
love
name
it?
of this. That's the name of this. Yeah.
I love it.
Don't You Love It? Yeah.
Yes, I do love it.
I recorded this episode. This is episode number 2. I'm going in order of the songs on the album. So the first episode was Serendipity, and I did a little intro of the album and kind of the concept, and then the first song, which is Serendipity. And that one's already out. You can listen to it if you so choose. This song is called Jinx, and it's coming out this month, actually, on the 25th. So that's song number 2 on the album. And I actually recorded a full episode, and then I watched it and I said, that's not entertaining at all.
Oof.
And so I said, okay, what could I do to make it entertaining? Why don't I just ask somebody? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play you the song. I'm going to stop
excited.
recording so she can hear it.
Okay.
And then we come back. I'll give you the lyrics and like whatever I had written for the last podcast, and you can just ask me questions.
Oh, I'm doing the interview. Okay.
Yeah, well that way I actually say things that people care about.
Okay. Valid.
Because otherwise I don't.
At least things that I care about.
Yeah, and
Hopefully people care
I
about
think
it too.
I think people will. Yeah.
Tea.
I forgot to have you introduce yourself.
Oh. Hi, I'm Mari Ericksen, and I'm a person that plays music, and I like to do it.
Mari lives in St. George.
Yes, I do.
She is a fantastic drummer and vocalist. She has
thanks.
been drumming and singing at the show that we've been doing. She's singing all of Mama Cass' parts.
Most of them, at least.
And we've just been, goofing around, having a good time. She's just
Having a grand old time.
she just barely got over strep throat, actually.
Yeah.
But it's okay because she's not contagious anymore. And if
Nope.
I was gonna get it, I would have gotten it. So
Definitely.
we're good.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anything else you would like the audience to know?
Well, I met you like a year ago. You filled in on keys for our good friend Anna Beck.
Annular Beck.
Annular
Yes.
Beckular. I love that gal.
Uh-huh.
And that's when we met in person for the first time, but I had known about you for probably like most of the time I lived in Salt Lake, which was like 3.5 years. So I just moved back to St. George like a year-ish ago.
And we miss you in Salt Lake.
I miss my homies in Salt Lake so much. So if you see this and you're my homie in Salt Lake, peace and love. And I'll come visit soon, hopefully.
Please do.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we are currently brewing tea, and I need
Mhm.
to show Mari this song. She's
Yes.
never heard this one before.
I haven't.
No.
Oh, yay.
And so we're going to get a true reaction after she listens to it. Yeah. Let's break.
Okay.
And we're back.
We're so back.
We got our tea. So here's what's happening. I gave Mari
Cheers.
the notes that I had made for the last episode that I recorded and didn't like. So she read through them, and she's just going to ask me questions about that and whatever else she feels. We just listened to the song. And yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to find a spot for my tea. Yeah. So first of all, love the song. It's so fun. And I would definitely, and I will be listening to it when it comes out.
On the 25th.
So, on the 25th of
April.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So let's just start with who recorded this song with you and what was that process like?
I record pretty much all of my songs so far with Cardinal Bloom or the members of. I don't want to clout chase. I just love these guys so much. We went to
Valid.
college together, and they are my bros. I don't have like a lot of bros, but they are definitely my bros.
We love some bros.
So, and this is also in the same session as another song, Dying to Live, which is later in the album. It's also the first time that Joey actually recorded on my track, because for all the other ones,
I don't
Joey
know
was
Joey.
living like in Ogden and we were down in Ephraim. So we were, Joey was really far, and I invited him to come and record, but so for all of Mythology and my other tunes, he didn't get to come down. But for this one, we all got in Joey's little minivan and we all came down and recorded these two songs on the same day. So Joey St. John, Josh Thomas, Nate Adair, and my producer and also bassist, Jacob Sylvester. That's who, and then me. I played keys, of course.
Very cool. And sang. Hello.
Oh yeah, I did that too.
Types. Sweet. Okay, cool. So you wrote the song, just you and your piano, and then got together with those guys and just fleshed it out after that?
My process is like, so I wrote the song, me and the piano. I was really trying to I usually emulate a person, so I was really going for like what would Stevie Wonder do. So like the chord choices and there's a lot of chromatic lines. I tried to base like my solo also, like, okay, how would Stevie Wonder do this?
Yeah.
And then once I have I call it like the campfire test, if I can play the song and sing it and it's like a good song, that's when
Just like on its own?
Yeah. Then I put it into my computer and I kind of flesh it out with like the kind of dinky MIDI stuff that I can, because I just use Logic and the MIDI drummer and all that stuff.
Moment.
And then I send it to them with a chart and I go, hey guys, I want to record this song. And they just know how to make it better. They take those dinky little MIDI tracks and they know. So that's why I hire them too, is because they know I don't want them to record this like that. I want good music.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay. Sweet. So in your notes from the episode that you recorded and didn't like, it says something about matching the cycle in quotations. What do you mean by the cycle?
So this album and the concept of it is, it's to illustrate this cycle and pattern that I have noticed in my own life. So I purposefully put each song in the order that they are to try to help illustrate that, right? So the first song is Serendipity, which is kind of like this very manic energy of um I don't like there's a lot of cognitive dissonance that I find kind of at the beginning of the cycle, where it's like, okay, how can two very opposite things be true at the same time? How can I be a very talented artist and yet broke as hell? How can I be, how can I be hot but also single? How can I be all of these things at the same time? Um, so that's kind of where it starts, and then, with Jinx being right after that, that's also kind of this I kind of unhinged, but maybe more just like unstable kind of energy where it's like, um, I'm asking. I don't want to jinx it, right? So I don't want to say anything. I don't want to ruin it because then it like pops the bubble and ruins the magic.
Yep.
So
that's so relatable.
Yeah, I mean, the cycle. We start with the really kind of fun songs too. We get the upbeat ones, and then it slowly as the album gets on, it gets pretty sad. Yeah,
I love that.
And I am conscious of that. I did that on purpose. The later songs are a bit more depressing, so you can look forward to that, everybody.
Hell yeah. Well, I like the song a lot because it's super fun and happy, but it also has like those undertones of like, everything's fine, everything's okay, this is perfect, and I love it so much, and nothing's gonna go wrong. And that's exactly how I am when I'm, starting a romantic relationship with someone, and it's like, oh my gosh, you're so perfect, and I'm so perfect, and we're so perfect together.
Yeah, it's like, and I wrote this song, I don't want to like dox anybody, so I'm gonna keep this very vague, yes. But I wrote this song after like a 2-week long situationship where like we hadn't even like kissed for 2 weeks, but like we were hanging out all the time. It was very much like, so when's it gonna happen? But like for 2 whole weeks.
The tension.
Yeah, and honestly, it was really fun. I like a slow burn. I thought it was, and so I wrote this song. I think like the day that this sounds creepy. Okay, it's not. I wrote the song the day that we first kissed, or like the day after, because I haven't written like a really good love song. I was telling Mari earlier.
You hadn't, but you have now.
I have now, because I love to write songs in retrospect, because it's like, okay, I know things now that I didn't before, but I never write songs, from my current view, right? So it was kind of a challenge to be like, okay, I'm gonna write a love song that's just like purely that, like there's no like tinge of jealousy or embarrassment or anything, like any of those negative things. It's just like pure kind of the honeymoon phase of all of it.
I should try that sometime, because I'm the same way. Like it's easiest for me to write something when I'm in my depressed girl phase of like afterwards being like, oh, I'm so stupid, but that was so dumb. But this is inspiring me to just, enjoy the feelings as they are in the moment and record and capture that.
It kind of helped me in a way, like then and now, to realize like you're allowed to kind of feel whatever you want to feel, even if it's kind of an embarrassing honeymoon phase of a situationship where, just enjoy it. Honestly, just enjoy it.
Yeah. Because more than likely, it's probably not going to work out. That's what I've learned.
Okay. Well, yeah, sure. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Hopefully one day it will work out.
Yes, and I believe it will. But you know what I always say? Rejection is protection. And what isn't meant for you isn't going to, work out.
Yeah, that's some wisdom right there.
Period.
Yeah. Mari's also a songwriter.
Yes.
She's a wonderful musician.
Thank you.
Yes. We'll shout you out at the end. You
Hell
can tell them everything about you.
Okay, perfect. Sounds great. All right. So, okay, yes, we already covered that.
You don't have to follow the script if you don't want to.
Okay, I'm just kind of like thinking of things to
It's
ask.
just random facts about this song that I wrote down.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's talk about some of the lyrics. Also, I don't know if this is too much of a spoiler, but I love the Mario vibes with the synth.
Yes. Well, and with synth, I don't think that's a spoiler unless I like sing it for you, but yeah, I always get jealous of like guitarists cuz they get to have their big like solo moment.
Yeah.
As if like I don't get enough solo moments, but I was like I want to have a solo, so I wrote a little synth solo in it.
Period. And all just the fun little parts in there sprinkled in. Ugh, so like video game vibes.
And I wouldn't say like video games are my biggest influence, but in middle school I loved video game music, of course. I was that nerdy boy listening to Zelda music. So,
nice.
I can't say it doesn't influence me.
Sure. Yeah. It influences most of us, I think.
It's good stuff.
It is. It's great. Okay. Shout out to Nintendo. So, I don't know how much you don't want me to say.
You can say all of it if you like.
Okay, cool. So the first lyrics are talking about, skirting around. This is coming from the lyrics. Skirting around the things we clearly want to say, but the roses on the kitchen counter said them anyway. I like that a lot.
Well, and they actually brought me roses.
Okay,
during
so
this situation.
It's based on a true story.
It's based on a true story, yeah. And that's when I was like, wait a minute, because at first, also being queer is, and I discussed this a lot more in some of the later songs in this album, but you don't know what the hell is going on. There's no like blueprint for what's supposed to happen. So, is this a friendship? Is this platonic? Is this romantic? Hey,
tricky.
Everyone's just trying to figure that out, and there's no like how to date queer people for dummies,
Yeah.
So that when they brought me flowers, I was like, oh yes, confirmation. Finally I know that this is probably more than platonic.
Yeah, but if you're me, I would be like, well, are they bringing me flowers as a friend or
yeah, and it's still
as
hard.
a romantic gesture?
Yeah.
It's still tricky, but that is definitely like, okay, this is something at least.
Yeah.
But I like the, you kind of already went over the skirting around things, like not knowing what this is, but it's too soon to even like talk about it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So that's awesome. Okay, very relatable. The next line is, if you had $1 for every time you made me smile, that could be your full-time gig. Quit your job and stay a while. I love that line too. Pretty much I love every line, but those were the two that like really stuck out to me. Because it's really playing into that like infatuation of a first, the first couple weeks of seeing someone and like not wanting to do anything besides hang out with them. And like, we don't have to work because you just make me smile and I like being around you.
Yeah. Yep. That was the whole energy. It was like, also, because I'm the type of person, I want to be, I'm a extrovert 9000. Okay. I want to be around people, and I love, even if we're not talking.
Yeah.
Parallel play, girl. I'm about that. I love to just have someone there.
Yeah.
And they were the same way. So it was like,
perfect.
we're never fucking leaving each other alone ever.
So we're perfect for each other. Okay. So we're perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay. So a little bit later in the chorus, it says, let's test our intuition. We don't gotta talk it through. That kind of goes into the or that's, what am I saying? That's kind of going off of the, not talking about things and going with your gut type vibes.
Yeah.
And that's just really relatable to me. I like that because it's like,
yeah, I think I had an alternate line when I first wrote it. So it's like, let's test our intuition, or trust your intuition. I was trying to figure out how to actually word that so that it made sense and like said what I wanted it to.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like, I have the idea of the lines and the punchline at the end, and then I just have to like rearrange words to make it fit.
Yes. I feel that. Hell yeah. And I like the jinx part because it's like, let's not jinx it, but you're making it like a cute, fun, like, Jinx, you owe me a soda type deal.
Yeah, and like people play jinx different, I guess. I didn't know this, but like my mom said, like when you say the same thing as someone, you can say jinx, and then they're not supposed to talk until you say their name.
Oh.
And then sometimes you jinx someone, they owe you a soda. There's different rules. I didn't know that. But also just like jinxing something, of course, is just like bad luck.
Yeah.
So we can't say anything, just like you can't say anything until they say your name,
Yes.
Keep it on the DL.
For sure. Also, the last line. Is this the last line? I guess there's the chorus.
Just the last
after.
line of the second verse.
Yes. It says, it's been so long since I felt this way. I didn't know I still could. And I felt that.
Yeah.
That's another layer to it. It's like, oh my gosh, like you don't remember what it feels like to like somebody, and then you're reminded of it and you're like, this is the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
I love these chemicals in my brain.
Well, and that's like with the cycle too, you have the whole thing that plays out, and then for like who knows how long nothing happens, and you feel kind of dead and depressed, and then the cycle starts over again, So that was, as much as it is unfortunate, I do love the feeling, and it's really fun to have a situationship,
I relate to this whole song very much, and it's like, honestly, it's comforting to hear the lyrics and like everything that you wrote in the song, because it reminds me to just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Just have fun with it.
Yeah.
Because that's really all you can do is live in the moment.
Yeah. Period.
Period. Well, that's kind of all I had to say about the song. I mean, I could say more, but I feel like I'm just kind of talking in circles at this point.
Well, okay. Tell me. We can do closing remarks, and then I want to talk about you.
Okay.
So, this song, of course, I've mentioned multiple times, comes out this month, the 25th of April.
You can have a pre-save link.
Yes, actually, I need to get on that.
Smash that pre-save button. Smash that like button.
Yeah, and the other thing is, like, with everybody kind of hating Spotify and everything, it's like
me included.
Having a pre-save link. Like, I changed to Apple Music
me
because
too.
I'm not about to support ICE.
For real though.
Anyway, I'll get a pre-save link if you still use Spotify. I don't know how everything works.
I think
I'm
they
really
have one for
not
Apple
so
Music
good at this
too.
I'll do my research and see if I can find one.
If there is one for Apple Music, I will be smashing that pre-save button.
Smash.
Yes.
Do not pass.
No passing.
And yeah, there's also some of the other songs from the album are currently out because I released them earlier. So Serendipity, first song, already out. This one's coming out. And then Tin and Losing Light. Those are the next two songs on the album, I believe. And they are out as well. And you can go listen to them.
Woohoo.
So please do.
Please do.
All right, Mari, tell me about you and your writing and your musicianship and whatever you would like to say.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness me. Okay. So I have played drums for the majority of my musical life. I started when I was 8 years old and started playing professionally when I was 13 in my dad's band with my brother, and also my mom joins us every once in a while, and my sister as well. So I come from a very
band.
musical
That's
family.
so cute.
It's
what
very
kind of
fun.
music? Is it? It's the folk music.
It's
Is it
the folk
It's
music?
the folk music.
It's yeah, we play a lot of American roots music. So blues, country inspired, rockabilly, stuff like
Fun.
that.
So were you born and they were like, thank God we needed a drummer?
Kind of.
Like they just kind of stuck you there?
Yeah, so my older brother, my parents owned a music school for kids, a rock and roll after school program called
Fun.
The Academy.
Mm-hmm.
And so my brother started when he was about 12 on bass, just because that's what he was drawn to. And he stuck with it. And now he's an insane professional bass player and also songwriter, singer, musician guy. Awesome. His name's Isaac. And then I came along and started the school when I was 8. I started on keyboard and doing piano lessons, of course. And then I was in the beginner group and they needed a drummer. There was no drummer. And so my dad was like, we need a drummer. Anybody want to try it out? And I said, sure, I'll try.
Hey.
And then it just stuck. It just
Yeah.
stuck.
Well, you're awesome at it. She's, like I
Thanks.
said, she's drumming for our show. And I think she gets more compliments than anybody in the whole cast. They all come up and they're like, oh my God, like your voice. And then like your moves when you're drumming. She does have some tricks. She has some tricks. And she gets a cool tom solo that everyone goes crazy for.
It's really, and it's not like a crazy thing to play at all, but everyone loves it.
But it's cool and it's fun. Yeah.
Yeah. It is very fun.
Do you have any music to listen to?
So my own solo music, I have not released any yet. I recently recorded one of my originals at a studio in Vegas, and that will be coming out sooner than later, hopefully. I'm not exactly sure when, but
She showed it to me and it's really good.
thanks. It's
Very good.
a little country vibe. Country boy, I love you.
It makes me feel. It makes me feel.
Whoops.
It makes me feel at home. It makes me feel comforted. It's sad,
Yeah.
but
Pretty much all my songs are sad.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard not to write sad songs.
I know.
That's the thing.
That's why I'm taking
there's
inspo
such
from
good
Jinx.
fuel, and that's the thing that I'm trying. Like, it takes conscious effort to write a not sad song.
Oh yeah.
But the sad songs just come out.
They just
you know?
come out for
Yeah.
real. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very much inspired by Phoebe Bridgers and Angel Olsen, and I love Sierra Farrell as well. So this one that I recorded is very much inspired by Sierra Farrell, her style, country vibes.
Work.
But I have 2 albums out with my family band. We're called Dick Earl's Electric Witness. Dick Earl is my father.
Dick Earl's and the Electric Witness.
Yes,
Ooh.
that is what we're called.
I like that.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Our first album, I'm pretty sure, is just self-titled, Dick Earl's Electric Witness. And then our second one is called Get Up Off the Ground. And you can stream those pretty much anywhere, I believe. The first one we recorded it at a smaller studio in St. George, Utah, where I'm from. And then the second one we recorded at, I think it's called Tone Factory in Vegas. And our friend Thomas is also on that album.
Thomas is in the room
and
currently.
yes,
he's been
over there.
transcribing this entire time. He's a hard worker and we love him.
Yeah, he's been staying up until about 4 o'clock in the morning about every night working on this, transcribing stuff.
But yeah, he's been listening and judging us the whole time.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Mm.
But yeah, Thomas is also in the band with us. He's the only like non-blood related person in the band, and he's awesome. Love it. He plays guitar in our band and sings as well. So he's on that album, and I drum and sing backups on some of the songs. and do percussion, all that fun stuff. So yeah, that's probably the best way to listen to me. Or I had a band called Pale Dream back in the day. We no longer play together, but that was the band I was playing with a lot when I lived in Salt Lake. We have an album out called Curse. You can listen to that. It's a pretty fun album.
And you played, well, we both played with Anna Beck.
Yes,
I never
and Anna
recorded.
Beck, of course.
Did you record with Anna Beck?
I sure did. I think the only songs I'm not on are like her earlier stuff, like Let's Be Friends and Sick of It. I think I've played drums on a lot of her other stuff that has come out and backups and stuff. And I just love Anna Beck so much.
I think it's so fun to have a little community of friends, you know. I mean, I like to have somebody else here also because I get lonely, but because it's so fun to help each other out, you know.
True.
And every time I think it's sorry, I'm rambling now.
No, I'll be rambling all the time.
But I think it's hard, especially in Utah culture. We're in Arizona currently, but Utah culture, where we're both from, you know, it's very competitive and very cliquey.
Yeah.
And
a little gatekeepy.
Yeah. And I hope that people feel, you know, welcome and supported by me. I know I sometimes maybe look a little scary. People tell me that, like, I'm a little intimidating, which it's funny to me and to the people that know me, but I get it. I'm a guy with tattoos and a mohawk.
I always thought you had good vibes. I never was like, I wouldn't say I wasn't intimidated by you, but I have always thought you were a cool person and you were always nice to me. So.
Oh, well, yeah, because I just want to like have a community. Yeah. So it's fun that I get to have you here. Thank you for being on the pod.
Of course. Thanks for having me. This is
This
my first podcast ever, guys.
Oh my god.
Dream guest on my podcast.
Dream guest on my podcast.
Probably Mari Ericksen.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm glad we got to do this.
Me too.
And I love all of my music friends in Salt Lake and everywhere. I love you because you're probably the ones watching this, let's be honest.
True.
I think artists support artists, and I talked about that in my last episode. But thank you for supporting, and yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say.
Hell yeah. I second all of that, and that's the one thing I miss about living in Salt Lake is the community and all my good music friends that only want to lift everybody up around them, and that is just so great, and I love it. And that's what I'm trying to do, too. It's just so good.
Well, Mari and I have a show tonight that we have to go. We're drinking throat coat.
It's my first show back after Strap.
Oh, yeah. It was crazy, you guys.
Dude, she was
whirlwind. Gonzo. But only for like a couple days.
Yeah. But I played both shows while I was sick. Last night I played with a mask on and I didn't sing at all. I just played the drums, and our beautiful friend Roz filled in for me. So
yeah, it was honestly, she's a trooper, a super trooper. Beams are gonna find you. What did they say?
Trooper,
lights are gonna find you.
I think
not beams.
Shining like the sun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smiling, having fun.
Feeling like a number one.
Yes. Indeed. Indubitably.
Anyway, I don't ever know how to end this, so I love you. Peace and love and happiness. Remember who you are and what you stand for, and don't forget to take your vitamins.
So
Amen.
True. Amen.
I'm gonna look at the camera. I'm gonna try to look at the camera. Skirting out around the things that we clearly want to say, but the roses on the kitchen counter said them anyways. And if you had $1 for every time that you made me smile, that'd be a full-time gig. You could quit your job and stay a while. If we keep it quiet, then it might come true. So I keep my mouth shut while I drown. jinx it. Keep superstition in submission. Don't even think it, just test your intuition. We don't gotta talk it through. I just look too good with you. Don't break the spell that's in my room. Jinx. Magnetizing, motorizing, standardizing, hypnotized, and some other cliche line that I thought up, lost in your eyes. And don't it feel so damn good being right where we should? It's been so long I felt this way, I didn't even know that I still could. If we keep it quiet, then it might come true. So I keep my mouth shut while I drown in your perfume. Don't jinx it. Superstition in submission, don't even think it, just test your intuition. We don't gotta talk it through, I just look too good with you. Don't break the spell in my room. Jinx. Don't jinx it. Keep superstition in submission. Don't even think it, just test your intuition. We don't gotta talk it through, I just look too good with you. Don't break the spell in my room. Jinx. You owe me a soda. That was pretty good.